guys? Welcome back to another episode of Last One y Nos Vamos.
Hi, guys. Hello. Welcome back.
Yes, thanks for clicking. Thank you for all the subscribers. Thanks for all the likes.
Thank you for our new subscriber. Welcome in.
Yes. We've been getting subscribers, but hey, some come and go, and that's part of the entertainment. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Hay algo para todos.
Así es.
So, how are we doing, Lorenzo?
Dang, Lorenzo. Well, Lorenzo's doing great.
Sorry.
Junior's doing good.
I don't know. Sometimes I forget what to... I said, earthquake. Se anda moviendo.
Cálmate. No es para tanto. No me ofendiste con decir Lorenzo. No hay problema.
Sorry, I just get so nervous. Like, even though like I've done this a couple times, I still get kind of nervous.
Wow.
I do. I'm like, Lorenzo. I'm like, what's his name?
So many, huh?
I know. Well, I do want to give a special shout out because yesterday was Mexican Mother's Day. So, Feliz Dia de las Madres. And on Sunday, the 14th, it's going to be Mother's Day. I think, is it only Mexico that only celebrates Mother's Day on the 10th?
I don't know. Let's say Southern American or Latinos, whatever,
Yes.
El punto es que, yes, on the 10th, if you guys know, some of you should know, the 10th is basically Mother's Day for some of us. Mm-hmm. So they get double dips. And then on Sundays, they get another Mother's Day. Not like the dads. They only get one, but it's okay.
Well, that's
we still shout out the dads. It's almost Dad's Father's Day for June.
Next month. So, but yes, I want to give a mi mamá. Mom, la quiero mucho. Usted sabe que la quiero mucho. Le quiero dar las gracias por todo que me ha enseñado, todo el amor y cariño que nos ha enseñado. Y me alegro que nos hemos podido acercarnos un poquito más y por eso la quiero muchísimo más. It's not that I didn't love her before, but I mean, I feel like I've been able to get a little bit more comfortable with her, sharing stuff with her and asking more questions, and la quiero mucho, Mother.
Yes, no es mi idea y todas las mamás igualmente. Happy Mother's Day for all the Latinos, Hispanic Mother's Day, like you said.
Yes, sir.
And happy Mother's Day on Sunday for all the Americans and whoever celebrates double dips, basically. So again, happy Mother's Day. So yeah. Happy Mother's Day to Margarita Senior.
Yeah, Margarita Senior and I'm Margarita Junior.
Yes. So aquí tenemos los juniors, aunque no lo crean.
Those junior. I was like, wait, my mom's not a junior. You're a junior.
And you're a junior.
Yes.
Okay. Juniors United.
Yes.
Well, with you talking about some nice going things for Mother's Day, have you heard of, this thing it seems like it's been going for a while.
What?
I believe it has since 2019, but I just recently heard about it. Viral proposal.
Viral proposals?
Yes, a proposal. One of them.
Just one
proposal.
I was like, I think a lot have gone viral.
Well, there is a lot of them, but this one's kind of something different. Mm-hmm. At the time, somebody was trying to shame the man for doing it at the place he did it, but, it went good for him.
Oh, my guess. I'm trying to not contradict myself. I'm like, what did I say in the engagement episode? I'm like, I don't contradict myself.
No, well, this is just separate from that. We were trying to help our viewers if they did do their, engagement proposal. Mm-hmm. Maybe we helped them out. But this one's in 2019, so it doesn't have to do anything with our video. If you haven't checked it, go check it out. Yeah, so it seems like they were trying to shame the man, and basically some reporter or journalist was trying to say that this man, and he did do it this way, but he basically proposed in KFC.
Chicken.
Well, yes, whoever loves chicken, but it was kind of, it wasn't bad. For me, seeing it that like a man perspective, it wasn't bad. He tried, he did his thing, and all the family was around him. It was almost like he rented the whole KFC. So why are people worried about it? No, he didn't, but it seemed that way. It seemed like he did.
I'm over here trying to keep a straight face. I'm like, what would I do? What would Jesus do? I'm kidding. What would I do? I'm like,
well, if you're going to go on that note, we're going to keep it simple because basically there was a lot of sponsorship.
Really? What do you mean sponsor? Like like other people, like venues and la comida, el becerro,
like that. But we're talking about big companies did it. KFC, they did it themselves, so they pay for some of the wedding. Audi of Africa, because this happened in Africa.
Oh, it happened in Africa. Okay.
So Audi in Africa did it as well. They did some donations to them. Coca-Cola, one of the bigger companies, did it as well. They did a donation to them. Puma did a donation to them. So there were several donations they did for this gentleman that he basically... he didn't have a shame. He basically did what he wanted and he proposed.
See, I'm trying to think, okay, did he propose there because it's just like his whole, like, why KFC?
At the end of the day, in reality, you're getting proposed and you should stick to it. Come on, we see Jersey Shore just earlier and they were talking about it like, why are you trying to ruin your moment? It's your moment at the time.
Okay, no, with Jersey Shore, it's different because he ended up proposing on Vinny's birthday. Vinny proposed to Angelina on Vinny's birthday. That's not okay. We had talked about...
She got proposed to Vinny. If you guys don't know, you haven't caught up. Yes, there's 2 Vinnies now in Jersey Shore.
Vinny 2.0.
Yes, como dice el Paul y D. Vinny 2.0. But it's the same thing.
Okay, I'm trying to picture, like, I guess maybe it was like the whole family was there. Maybe and you said the whole family was there?
Most of the family was there. You were able to see in the background. A lot of the family were there. I mean, they were cheering. So I'm guessing it was family.
Okay.
But I mean, what's wrong with what? You can't propose anywhere you want to propose, or what's the deal here?
It's because I feel like it's really random. I mean, it is really random. But I did see another one where a guy just ripped up a random piece of paper, wrote, "Will you marry me?" y puso el anillo encima del papel. And that's totally random too.
Yeah, but
I mean, I guess it just depends on how much you love the person.
Pues para mí mejor que se vaya viral and that she said yes. Not like recently I've seen a lot of videos is these gentlemen get in one leg and they basically get a no, or the ladies just walk away. So congrats to him. I would cheer him up. He got married already. Okay. He got the wedding he wasn't expecting.
I guess it just goes back to the engagement video that we did. That it just depends on how well you know your partner. If you feel like your partner's going to be okay with that, then ¿por qué no?
And if she's not, it's okay because that wasn't the one for you then.
That, or she doesn't care anymore because she got sponsorship.
No, but that was after.
I know, but I'm saying after. La hora ya pues que le valga.
But not at the moment. She obviously had to say yes.
Yeah.
So,
they're going to have a lot of pollito in their wedding. Is Audi going to give him a car?
I believe Audi I can't remember all the sponsorships basically what they were giving. I do remember Audi. I think Audi was going to be like transporting them to the wedding and something like that.
All right. So speaking of viral videos, so get this. In Hesperia, there was this homeless man that saved a baby. That was so the baby was in the stroller, and the stroller started rolling into, like, heading towards a busy street. You can see the cars passing by, and the mom notices right away that the carriola was rolling away. She tries to go towards the stroller. She falls. It was something. It almost seemed like if it was a freaking nightmare. Like she tries to get up again, and maybe she hurts herself and she couldn't get back up. Right. Yeah, and all you just see is the homeless man just running towards the stroller and saves the baby.
Dang, he saved the day.
He did, and he ended up getting a job. I don't know if it was at Applebee's, but he ended up getting a job. But it just reminded me of like. I don't know if you've had a nightmare where you're like trying to run and your feet are sinking in. That's the first thing that came to my mind when I saw that video.
No, para mí no. Yo cuando tengo dreams y son así, yo sí aviento putazos. So a mí no me pasa eso. Yo no me quedo atorado.
But yeah, imagine if he wouldn't have had that job interview, if he wouldn't have, it's just like the whole timing. Like, what if he wanted to get a soda or something, but if he would have got a soda at Applebee's, he wouldn't have been there to save the baby.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, again, it could be like anything. You're basically at the wrong place at the wrong time, or you're in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. No, but like, oh man, if you see that video, if you guys get to see the video,
anxiety, I bet.
Just like, I was just watching the baby because I just saw the stroller rolling. The lady was trying to get up. Ya me imagino. It just gives me the chills just thinking about it. How she was trying to get up to save her baby and seeing the cars pass by. I know. No. Ni me quiero imaginar. Pero sí me imagino.
Ni lo quiera Dios.
No, ni lo quiera Dios. Ni lo mande Dios. No, for real. But thank goodness the baby's okay. The guy is now a hero for saving that baby. And apparently I read a little bit more into it. And apparently he was homeless because I guess his girlfriend had passed away. So he became depressed. He started using drugs. So he went to go apply for the job to turn his life around and get back up on his feet. And now with him, I think he did say that it just pretty much just gave him a different aspect in life by saving that child.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking like in a bigger picture, like that baby that he saved, it's like that baby is going to be able to have a good life. Go ahead.
It's almost like they say that's our future, and he basically saved the future.
Yeah, he saved the baby's future. Or you mean like when they say that if you like people who time travel que ni pueden mover una piedrita because that can alter the future.
Dang, conspiracy all of a sudden. And you guys on trips, she's just talking out of her mind right now.
No, I do. Like that's seriously, like my brain's just like, what about this? What about that? That's why when I talk, I'm just like, yeah, because I'm trying to think. Say. I have too many things that like my little file cabinets in there are like, no, not this one, and it's like abort mission, beep beep beep.
No, pues ahorita que dijiste eso, and not it is a tragic story in some type of way, but the baby got saved. Pero me hiciste acordar cuando nos decían a uno cuando nos caíamos o nos caíamos que lo atrapaste.
Oh, lo agarraste. Oh,
lo atrapaste. And no, literally she was trying to do that, you know?
Yeah. Ay, no, qué desesperación. Qué desesperación for that mama.
Well,
but I mean, I guess it's kind of like a lesson learned. And, it's just something that it's probably something that she does all the time. She uses a stroller, she puts it on the side or, just gets, I don't know, do whatever it is that parents do to get the car ready. And this time she just didn't realize that that's something that would happen. So it's probably just a lesson learned. Like, I don't have kids. I don't know what it's like to have kids, kind of, sort of, but I'm pretty sure she's going to remember to put those brakes on the stroller.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I'm like, man, with these strollers trying to be all Gucci looking,
bougie.
Gucci looking, it's like, do they even have brakes now?
I'm sure, because I'm pretty sure if they any strollers, anything that's going to be for babies, it has to have the safety features.
True.
Okay.
I know, but but esas brecas, they don't have that little 2-inch red looking thing coming out of the wheel. I mean, I haven't seen it. I just remember the old days. They used to be like that.
I remember those. Mm-hmm. No, but.
Well, no, good thing the baby's safe. Good thing for the homeless. He got a job. Hopefully his life back together. I know he went to a tragedy himself, but hey, like you said, this is a learning experience where he can turn his life around.
Yeah. And it's an act of, would it be? Yeah, it is an act of kindness, right? Because he can be like,
he wouldn't care.
It's like there goes the cart.
But another point is like, imagine if he was still being down and he was using a drug and he wasn't able to react to the situation. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, with that, I mean, did you see, I know you're going to be like, oh, yes, I've seen it for sure. I know you guys acted kind of weird when I made this on our childhood music. But again, guys, it's all jokes. They're entertainers. We're entertainers. What? So did you see anything weird on Peso Pluma on the Jimmy Fallon show?
It was when he was performing. I feel like he wasn't performing to his fullest potential.
Well, you're
Like,
bringing another note on that, but go for it.
No, yeah, he wasn't performing to his fullest potential. Like, he's always very, like, anytime, like, anytime that you see a video of Peso Pluma, he's very high energy. I mean, he's a performer. So and when I saw his performance at Jimmy Fallon, he wasn't hitting his what song was he singing? I know there was he was singing whatever song he was singing. He wasn't hitting like that high note. He wasn't doing his little pasito. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I was like, I was expecting that to happen, but it didn't happen.
Well, the song is Ella Baila Sola, and it basically went global. But you brought a different point from what I was trying to bring. Yo cuando lo primero lo miré, I was like, where's Pedro from Eslabon? Where is he at?
Where was he?
He wasn't there.
Well, why?
The reason why is because I don't know who dropped the ball. If it was part of Jimmy Fallon crew, or if it was from Peso Pluma, because he basically, it seems, what's been heard out there, it seems like Peso Pluma didn't invite him over to go sing at Jimmy Fallon. And if you don't know, it is Pedro from Eslabon that is his song. So basically, Peso Pluma is a feature on that song.
A feature.
Feature.
Really?
Yes. So that's why maybe it sounded weird as well. Did you hear like those pauses? Like he was singing, and then like when it was switched to like another part of the song, it would like cut off a little bit, and then he start singing again. It was live, but basically Pedro was missing.
Like they edit the song so that it can just be Peso Pluma?
Yeah.
Maybe. Did they say why? Like how?
We
why
don't
did
know
that happen?
yet. No se sabe por qué. No se sabe what happened. Pedro from Eslabon did talk about it already. He basically said that it kind of sucks because he wasn't part of Jimmy Fallon's show.
Oh, so he spoke out about it?
Yeah, he already spoke out about it. But then again, there's other people saying like, well, Peso Pluma, he's popping right now. Like, you know, he should be glad he did collaboration with him.
No.
But then again, guys, you guys got to see like, this person basically made this song, so it's almost like he's taking the full credit. But again, whatever. We don't know the situation. We don't know if Jimmy Fallon basically reached out to him and told him, hey, this is a global song. Can you sing for me? And maybe, again, Peso Pluma is not used to this type of scenario. It's not like Mexico. You know, Mexico is all in the random, like, hey, sing this. But here is like, hey, like, if you sing this without me, it's almost like you can't really do that because it's my song. And I think Peso Pluma was almost like thinking that it was like Mexico rules still.
You know what I'm thinking? Well, I'm not thinking. I didn't know. I didn't know it was its Eslabon song.
Wow.
I thought it was Peso Pluma's.
Yeah, so if you saw on the cover, it says Eslabon Peso Pluma. So that's why he was really mad, because at least Peso
I didn't pay
Pluma,
attention to that.
At least Peso Pluma could have been like Eslabon. Like, shout out to Eslabon or anything like that, but he didn't.
Pero nada.
And if you guys don't know the backstory, and this is what kind of makes it wrong, like people were saying, I'm going to give the story of Pedro first. Pedro, when this song went like global, when it's starting to pop out, he basically made a live, and he was saying like, oh guys, this is my song, you know, I'm glad I picked Peso Pluma. So he was like giving him props. He even
he was recognizing
him. Yeah, he was like, look, like I had this song, and I basically had 3 artists in mind. Fuerza Regida, J.O.P. And he had, damn, it just went out of my mind. We just went to go see him in September. Luis R. Conrique, and then Peso Pluma. So he has those 3 artists in mind, but he said himself, like, I felt like Peso Pluma had another style to put to it. So I was like, I have to have him on it. But like you mentioned, he did notice that and recognize that he was a great artist. So I think that's where he's coming from. Like, hey, like, dang, it sucks. I gave you big recognition, and you couldn't just give me a recognition saying my name out there for this song. But
do you really think do you think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think he maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? Do you really think maybe it has something to do with? like Jimmy Fallon's team,
It could
or
be, yeah.
or it's like, nope, you can't. And because why wouldn't he? That's I don't know. He seems, we don't know them, but he seems like he's very down to earth. No se ve chocante ni nada.
Yeah, it's just hard to say. We don't really know. All we heard about is Pedro from Eslabon. But I just feel like you should know that you should let the other person be recognized. Before I head and give you an example, people were saying like, oh, another Mexican is trying to bring another Mexican, like our culture again. Like why we always
down?
hating on Mexicans when you should be happy because they went to Jimmy Fallon. They're basically representing the Mexican culture.
No, that's good, but the fact that Eslabon, I don't know his name, Pedro, right?
Pedro,
from
yeah.
Eslabon Armado, he wasn't even recognized at all.
Just to give an example out there. So now, imagine when Fuerza Régida and este grupo, tengo grupo lonchera, but
Grupo Lonchera.
Sorry, we're not making fun of them guys. It's just something that happened in Teco.
It's an inside joke.
Yeah, inside joke. Grupo Frontera. Imagine if they didn't recognize, even though there were a feature on them, but they even took them to the Latin, the Premio Lo Nuestro for Bebe Dame. So they at least recognized them and, and again, it's like, I don't think, we don't know, right? What happened, but it's just a shout out, man. Like, hey, thank you, Eslabon, for making this song. And we made it global.
JGL. Se le extraña. Yeah, that one. So is that Luis R's or is that La Décima Banda song? And I'm saying because right now that you mentioned Premios Lo Nuestro, en Premios Lo Nuestro salió La Décima Banda. I think was it La Décima Banda? Salieron ellos, but that song blew up because of Luis R. Conríquez.
So they sang that song in Premio Lo Nuestro?
I don't know if it was Premio Lo Nuestro or, well, it was in some award ceremony, whatever.
It wasn't?
It was.
Oh.
Y no salió Luis R. Conríquez, nomás salió la banda. La décima banda se llama. ¿Sí es, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just like, where's the shout out?
Yeah, it could be, again, depending on, it could be both of them, their fault, meaning the teams, again, Mexico rules and here in America's different rules as well, where it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's it's a lot of effort just to make a song. Like people don't they kind of forget about that. Like, hey, like it's still to be recognized to these people that put their heart to it.
Well, I'm trying to think to like any other collabs. I don't think they have to shout them out because.
But again, he's not the one that made the song.
See, I'm trying to think like another artist that they were featured, that somebody that was featured on.
Well, it was like Fuerza Régida and Grupo Frontera Bebe Dame. So imagine if Grupo Frontera went to go sing Bebe Dame by themselves and didn't shout out Fuerza. And that song went global too.
But the thing is, I don't think they had to shout them out, honestly. Because Baila Sola, that's a number one song right now. So regardless, he's still promoting. He's still promoting the song.
Yeah, it's true, but
and the name is still, and his name is still on the song. Well, so in a way, it's still okay. Yeah, it does. But he wasn't invited. Does he have to invite them? I don't know the whole business there.
I think again, you're seeing it in different ways and everybody's going to see it in different ways.
Yeah.
But for me, if I was a guy that basically put my heart, made this song, and I had this video saying like, hey, I recognize this person. Hey, I had two other people that I wanted to put in this song, but I picked you. I would have put myself in position to be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to Jimmy Fallon. Whatever. Jimmy Fallon didn't know. He invited me over. He wants me to sing Baila Sola. Are you cool with it? yeah, go for it, you know, but communication. But again, yeah, maybe he didn't have to, but that's out of respect.
But I think it has to do with the team too. But because I don't think the artists make the decisions, do they? Because they have their managers, they have their, you know, whoever it is that does the bookings and stuff for them. So maybe it doesn't even have to do with the artist.
You still have a word to it. That's how I view it. It's the same thing right now, Frontera and Bad Bunny. So, you know, that song is going, 1% is going global right now too. We could put that situation as well. You know, if one of them don't shout out, it kind of sucks.
Pues está difícil la cosa.
See, yes. Even though this podcast ain't about nothing about music like this, I do love music, so we are going to be talking a little bit more about music, unless you got something else.
No, that's it.
All right, so my other thing that I have you heard of Grupo Firme in 69?
Grupo Firme en 69?
Uh-huh.
¿Cuál es?
Y ahora.
A ver, cántamela.
You gotta hear it. No, it's nothing like that. But you know what I'm gonna say? It's a catchy song. It's a catchy song, and I think everybody's asking, and myself, let's see what you think about this word. Maybe what you believe it means.
A ver,
I was trying to look for something, and there was nothing out there. What it meant, except for one person did make a comment. So he does say Purunguita.
Purunguita?
Mi Purunguita. So what you would say it means. Again, we're not right or wrong because there's nothing out there really saying what it is.
Well, one is probably just a nickname or a pet name.
Pet name?
A pet name is like, mi cosita, mi boronita, or...
Dang.
But I don't know what the song was. I haven't heard the song, or maybe I have. So maybe if I heard the song, then I would be like, okay, this is what it means, or I can try to guess what it means.
Well, yeah, but you're making it seem like if you say mi cosita and stuff, you're an animal now?
No. Pet name means like, it's like a nickname, like saying baby, babe, honey. That's what it means.
That's what it means being a pet name?
Yeah, a pet name. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It doesn't necessarily mean that it's, que eres un perro.
I've never heard that. Maybe if you guys listeners have heard that before, a pet name?
I think that's what it is. Now you're making me question myself. Don't do that.
No, I'm learning here.
I think it is a pet name. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, again, so let's go back to it. What do you think Mi Purunguita will mean to you?
First of all, what is the song about? What is the title of the song?
Y ahora.
Y ahora?
Uh-huh.
Y ahora?
He's basically singing to a girl, like, y ahora, like, where you at? Where you missing? Like, I miss you.
Mi Purunguita?
Uh-huh.
That sounds like, I haven't heard that like in our...
Yeah, I've never heard it either. Until this song. Because
isn't he Puerto Rican too? No,
yeah.
He's just Mexican.
He's Mexican, I think Puerto Rican.
See, maybe it's like a Puerto Rican term. Purunguita,
Yes.
it's, I don't know.
Just anything. Like, what comes to your mind, mi Purunguita? Like, what would you think that would be if somebody said that to you? What would it mean to you?
I'm trying to dissect the word purungia, purungis. I don't know.
The closest thing, and don't wear me out, but I think when I looked it up, I think there is a song called Ma Pichunguita or something like that.
Pichunguita? Is it like a Mexican song? Tu mi chiquitita.
No, tampoco esa. Well, either way, I guess you wouldn't guess what mi Purunguita means, okay, but what somebody said from Peru, on their país, what it means for them is otra.
Otra?
Uh-huh.
Mi Purunguita. So he has two girls?
Yeah, I guess so. You know, mi Purunguita.
Mm-hmm. That's funny because I like how... Okay, so what growing up, all I knew was Mexican. That's it. But like I didn't really have much knowledge of any other
slangs,
like what? Slangs, languages, or if there was any. I didn't know what a Salvadorian was. I didn't know what a Guatemalan was. And it's funny because like we all speak Spanish. Mm-hmm. But we all have our own little lingo, our own slang going on.
Yeah, true. So yeah, in Peru, and Peru's side, mi Purunguita is called, basically for them is otra cosa. So yeah, like another one, I'm guessing. Yeah, or like an otra, basically.
He's probably been to Peru and he found himself a Purunguita.
Could be. But another note in the music industry, and it's kind of crazy in this perspective. So have you heard the Banda MS and Ice Cube song?
Yes, I have to warm up to it. I finally watched the video today. I've seen posts about it, but I finally watched the video. But yeah,
I haven't seen the full video either, but you know, it was kind of crazy what Ice Cube said. Like, put yourself in your position. What if we had to cross to Mexico?
That's what I was gonna say. Because when I was hearing, one thing is hearing the song, and the other one is the visual.
Right.
Watching the video, because when I was listening to the song, I was just like, oh, like I didn't really. But then I watched the video, and I was like, okay, so they're flipping the roles, trying to give a visual to everybody else. Okay, this is what it would be if people here would have to, you know, cross to Mexico to have a better life.
Right. Or run away from something.
Yeah, run away from something. Poverty, crime, just have a better life, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Pero ya nosotros tenemos la ventaja que hablamos español, so ya nos aceptan ya.
¿Dónde?
In Mexico, we have to cross the border.
Why?
Because we speak 2 languages. So we got an advantage for the people that are from here. They don't know Spanish or they cannot communicate well. And we have that advantage if we do have to do that one day.
Maybe maybe it is a big advantage to know English out there.
I'm going to say, yeah, it is. Like, I'm just trying to remember when we see, you know, immigrants that barely got here. And
they only know their language.
Yeah.
When I was watching the video, I'm telling you, like, sometimes I can be watching something and then just think about something else. I was watching the video and then I saw the first, like the dad, well, I'm assuming it's the dad and his daughter. I was like, they look very American. Why do they look like that? Like, why do they look dirty? Dang. Yeah, like they look homeless. And when they're crossing through the desert, I was like, wait a minute, why do they have the American flag? I'm like, why do they look so dirty and crossing through the border? And I'm like, is there something going on that I don't know? I'm like, should I be packing my bags?
Hey, well, good thing we're clarifying what the song is about, right? Because people are gonna see it and they're gonna be like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, I'm not. I think I'm really not. I'm not feeling the song, but the message from the song, I'm like, okay, I'm with it. But I'll have to warm up to it because sometimes I have to. There's some songs that come out like Por Ciento. It's just like it's too slow. And then it was. And now
you're helping making it global.
Yeah, and I'm like, cada rato me queda un por ciento.
Yeah. Hey. Well, I mean, I haven't heard the song, but you know, it is a good way they're viewing it to put the message out there. And yeah, I mean, hopefully, you know, we don't have to go to that route ever. For either or, I mean, yes, we know Latino Southern American has to do that a lot. Yeah. But you know, hopefully those countries get better. That people don't have to be crossing the borders anymore, and they can just be on their own.
I mean, I'm thankful for everything that I have, but sometimes I'm just like, when I'm stressing out at work, I'm like, I want to go to Mexico, go to Cancun.
It's like a truly vacation.
I know.
Just get away from the States, huh?
I cannot wait, you know?
Well, on another note, this time, Fuerza Regida and Mike Towers.
That's another one that I need to warm up to.
Really?
You're feeling the song. You said you're feeling the song. I have to warm up to it, especially since it's Fuerza Regida. It's J.O.P. Mike Towers. What song does he sing?
He has some good songs.
I don't know him by the name. I'll have to hear his songs. You have to hear some
music.
Yeah.
No, you heard of him. But it's crazy, you know. It was a great colaboración. No lo puedo decir en inglés como miran, pero pues aquí ya nos pusimos
ni en español.
colaboración. It is, right?
I'm just kidding.
I already put my Spanish cape on.
No, I'm just kidding because the last episode, I was like, no sé hablar ni inglés ni en español.
Pues ni modo.
Like fluently, like I'm speaking it, pero se me traban las palabras. Ando, es que
no estamos comiendo.
Es que tengo hambre.
So yeah, that song is called Pariente from Mike Towers and Fuerza Regida.
Pariente.
It's a good song. I like it because it goes with the beat and the style of the way they're singing it. Mm-hmm. The engineers for the music notes, they did have to fix it a little. I'm not going to lie. Mm-hmm. I do hear a little bit of echo in the background, pero pues...
Oilo.
Pues por lo menos, you know, they do sí hicieron el dueto.
Yeah. I have to hear it. Can we play? We need to play it. Like, I need to remember what the song was.
You gotta play it on your own time because te vas a picar como 1% de Grupo Frontera and Bad Bunny después.
Okay, fine.
Pero hablando de eso, you know, at the same time, I did hear a podcast from Puerto Ricans saying that they believe that they can make, you know, I don't know, maybe you have heard que the whole Anuel, the way he said that who wants to make corridos and...
that fella. Y ahorita mira.
Well, you know, that is an old video. Mm-hmm. You know, good thing that we've been able to basically make music with different artists, different genres, different type of style of beats, or you know, the way the music is made. So you know, Mike Towers and Fuerza Regida are showing that, but with this podcast was saying like now on their thinking is like they can't make corridos or they can't make the beats that right now are going, you know, out in the music. Like, you know, with the whole charchetas and stuff, they're like, we can't make that type of music here.
Charchetas? What's that?
All the charchetas, all like the, even like Sheila Pizza has it. They're basically like the trumpets, the trombone.
Oh.
Like that, with that style. They're like, we can't do that here. Like, we're going to have to get those beats, we have to go over to Mexico to get it. Mm-hmm. Us Puerto Ricans, we can't make that beats of... that style of music. Mm-hmm. So now the tables have turned.
How the turntables.
Yeah, but you know, and I was thinking about it. I was like, that is very true because I'm not going to say the Puerto Ricans or, you know, the style they have, it's not difficult or not. But like, I think Mexico has had, you know, techno style as well, and
like techno cumbia.
Yeah, like they've been able to produce a little bit about it, but now I don't see that coming from the Puerto Rican side. I'm not saying that's not going to be able to be done.
What do you mean, like the Mexican?
The charchetas, like the Mexican beat style. Mm-hmm. I think it's a little harder for them.
So I hear that you're not against that. Like you're okay with like the collaborations, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I do too. Some maybe not, but some, like lately they've been doing a pretty good job.
I mean, I think I'm gonna be a two-faced right now and be like talking about, well, at least, you know, we're opening doors because I was talking about Peso Pluma and Eslabon, trying to defend maybe Eslabon a little bit. And no, I do not hate Peso Pluma. If you've seen our childhood one, you're gonna be like, you're always hating on Peso Pluma. But I know he is a great entertainer. I'm just seeing both sides and giving my opinion about it. And on this one, for sure, like I mentioned, I like the way they composed it, the way they were rhyming to the rhythm. It reminded me almost like old hip hop, and you know, the way they used to do it back then and now, Mexican Latino style.
You know what I thought? I thought that collaborations where they cross genres. I thought it was just recent. No, I don't mean like now. I mean, because I remember like back in the 2000s, estaban, you know, the reggaeton with Fat Joe, reggaeton and rap. Like they would cross over.
Well, Fat Joe is Puerto Rican. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, he's Puerto Rican. But his genre is rap. And he would collab with, let's say, I think it was with Don Omar. Yeah.
And Nori.
Yeah, that one. With Nori. So... Yeah, I thought it was just recently, like in the 2000s. But I think that's when I actually started like really paying attention to music a little bit more. Yeah.
Well, I think because of these artists, like you mentioned, Nori and Fat Joe, and I think Pumpy. Was it Pumpy?
Big Pun?
Big Pun. Mm-hmm. I think they had an advantage, or not an advantage. Would you call it advantage?
Yeah.
I mean, like they were able to transduce to the rap hip hop culture of America.
Oh yeah, and it's probably easier. I don't know if this is what you were going with, but they're Puerto Rican, mm-hmm. but they're doing rap, mm-hmm. so it's kind of easy to make that
transition.
Jump. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like so right now, anybody else doing this, it's kind of like mm-hmm. it's a surprise. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And people were hating on 6ix9ine because he did the song with Grupo Firme.
Because he be acting crazy lately. Well, he's
not acting crazy. I mean, that was just the way he did it. You know, the trap music. Mm-hmm. That's it. That was his style. And he mentioned himself that I know you guys are being weirded out of me doing this type of music, but like, hey, I am Latino, so I could do it if I want to. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of awesome to see, even, with the whole Bad Bunny, Grupo Frontera, Fuerza Regida, Mike Towers, Grupo Firme, 69, Banda MS, mm-hmm. Ice Cube. Dang, we're going on and on and on. I mean, these artists are, doing something together. Mm-hmm. And it's good to see that basically African Americans or Black Americans and Hispanics are getting together and doing this type of music when they should have been doing it a long time ago. But now
they have been doing it, because it's been like there's this, like 50 Cent made a song with, I can't remember who, but I think I can't remember, but I haven't seen, or at least I don't remember, correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't seen people cross over to like the Mexican groups or artists.
Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube.
Yeah, yeah.
Banda MS.
That's recently. But like before, it was either, reggaeton with rap or something with rap.
But I think at the same time, the only reason it hasn't been happening is not because artists don't want to do it or they haven't been wanting to do it.
Yeah.
I think it was more of the record labels. They didn't see the money coming in. Mm-hmm. They were thinking people are not going to like this.
Yeah.
People are not going to be into it.
And it's because it was like the it thing, because I saw that JOP was in a podcast and he was saying that growing up, cuando estabas en la escuela, puro rap. Mm-hmm. Y luego cuando llegabas a la casa, en la casa escuchaba corridos, escuchaba tarará. Y it's because it's what's the thing. That's what was the thing.
I mean, he's right. Even myself, I remember going in school and I was, getting off the vehicle with rap and hip hop. Like that, I had to be the cool kid getting on my vehicle, my mom's vehicle, hearing that music. Mm-hmm. I couldn't get out there and be listening
Shut up,
to.
what are you talking to me?
Nah, that's Linkin Park. That's rock.
Linkin Park and Jay-Z. So a lot of people were collabing with rap. Yeah.
But I think like Linkin Park and the JC situation, it was already because JC was like doing his thing. Mm-hmm. So again, the record labels didn't really have that much to do with it, not trying to do it.
And then Lil Wayne was trying to do Little Rock.
He did it. What? He wasn't trying to. He did it.
Like he did do it. He did do it. Ahorita me estaba acordando when I was saying like, en la casa escucha, bump your Mexican music, because, and he mentioned, going back to JOP, he mentioned that like, how are you listening to Mexican music? It was kind of almost taboo to be, to embrace your culture. And I can say I was the same way, because not because I was like, oh my God, I don't want anybody to hear me, but because I did, like growing up, I listened to like Banda Recodo, Los Ángeles Azules, I guess it's whatever what I grew up listening to with my parents. So we would listen to like they wouldn't listen to like any corridos. So whenever I would hear corridos, or my mom, I think my mom would be like, oh no, like I don't like it. So yo también ella andaba, oh no. So like even like when I would go to my cousin's house, like they would play corridos, they would play Spanish music. For me, it was hardcore music. Y se me hacía like, ugh. But, after I met you, you introduced me to a little bit. Yes. Yeah. No, I started, you started, I think Larry Hernandez, Gerardo Ortiz, what's that name? Well, all of the other Spanish artists, and I was like, okay, I guess I was able to warm up to it. That's the thing. I hate on a song or a genre or something, and then I end up warming up to it. So I just need to shut up. I'm just kidding.
Well, too bad in your case, because in my case, it's not like that. If I like the music, I'm gonna support it, and I didn't have to be on that note. Even though maybe you did like corridos, obviously it wasn't the same rhythm as before, but there is corridos viejitos, and you probably didn't even know they were corridos. Like los Mis Ojos Negros, Caminos de Michoacán.
Oh, wait, how does the Ojos Negros? That's my favorite song. Esa dedícamela. Oh my God.
Gente quiere serenata con corrido. She's in love with them.
En un camión pasajero.
Así es.
De esos que van pa' Sonora.
Well, that is the show for today.
Síguele el rollo.
No, yeah.
Listen to music. We need to go out. Vámonos.
We had this going, but yeah, again, happy Mother's Day. Thank you for watching. For all the mothers that are watching us right now.
Yes, happy Mother's Day to all mamas and all your mamas, babies, mamas.
Hopefully, nomás tiene una mama, pero si no, pues ya que.
If you have multiple mamas, love them.
Take care of
them.
All of them need love.
Amá, tengo hambre. Quiero comer.
No, pues lo malo. But yeah, thank you guys. Go ahead and again subscribe, like, and share whoever you guys want to share this with.
Share who your favorite collabs are. Who do you like right now? Who would you want to see collab? That's the question.
Yeah, true. And which one are the best songs right now?
The best songs?
Banda MS, Ice Cube, Fuerza Régida, Mike Towers, Grupo Firmes,
me llamo
69,
Peso Pluma right now. Peso Pluma, Fuerza Régida.
Bad Bunny and Grupo Frontera, even though it should be the other way around, Grupo Frontera and Bad Bunny. All right, guys. Well, we see you for next time.
Happy Mother's Day. We love you guys.
Ciao.